Lesson plans are the driver of effective instruction. Every campus defines expectations for planning differently. At a minimum, you must know unit and lesson number the teacher is teaching. Without that context, your coaching won't match the desired instruction. Planning may vary by leader, campus, or content team, but unit and lesson are the baseline that keeps your feedback grounded in context instead of preference. Planning usually needs support when the lesson doesn't match the pacing, the objective is fuzzy, or what students are doing in class doesn't really lead to the intended learning. You might also notice classroom gaps that keep showing up across lessons. When the same issue repeats, that's often a sign the problem started in planning, not just in the teacher's delivery. And sometimes your leader has a different stance than you do. Even then, your job is to look for the clearest instructional gap and decide whether the teacher needs stronger planning support. Standards matter because they tell you what students are supposed to learn and how rigorous the lesson should be. They help you judge the purpose of the lesson, not just the format of the plan. What you want to avoid is turning lesson plans into a compliance checklist. The question isn't whether every box is filled in perfectly, it's whether the lesson is actually aligned to the intended learning. That keeps your feedback focused on student learning instead of paperwork. It also helps you coach consistently, even when campus expectations are different around the edges. Effective feedback should sound a lot like strong coaching. It should be narrow enough to fix, actionable enough to try tomorrow, and observable enough that you can come back and celebrate progress. Weak feedback sounds like make the plan stronger or add more rigor. That tells the teacher something is off, but it doesn't tell them what to change. Stronger feedback sounds like revise the task so students cite evidence in writing, or add one check for understanding right after the mini lesson. Now you can actually observe whether the change happened, and when it did, you can name the improvement and reinforce it with confidence. Start with the unit and lesson. Look for the planning gap behind what you're seeing in class, and give feedback that's specific enough to observe and celebrate.